Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock in the stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the Big 10, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice.
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Turner. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Turner. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bears in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, looking to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farmer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. With the catch, it's Porter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Porter. At the 35, he's open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Can't get him to the ground.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
Turning it on! He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run on the doorstep. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Now improvising. He wants it all. Touchdown, Knights! Fitted in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by just 4 to Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Got his man on the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Working that left side. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bears are on the move. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And the Bears are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Bears want to crank the tempo. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baylor!
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Farmer. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Oh, he's got a chance. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some bounce.
Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He's loose. Smashes through the tackle. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCF!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a 1-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. we'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Bears are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. The snap sets up to throw. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Farmer. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over first and 10. Got the quick completion. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards, and then get your booty out of bounds.
The Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll move the tight end. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Touch pass on the jet sweep. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Makes the grab. Hits the afterburner, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Baylor! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. he has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
Quickly complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UCF 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Reynolds. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He makes a catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. There he goes. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
It's complete to the right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
So now it's second and long. Going to look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Turner. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you?
He tries to take the top off. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
From the 33, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knights.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Hauls in the deep ball. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, UCF! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going, and maybe you can build it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Nevada. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
On 1st down from their own 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Turner. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Wants to throw it. Punts it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bears! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
UCF 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
First and 10.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Oh, better look out. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he makes the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up.
He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is what
going for it all. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We are in Huntington, West Virginia, and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home field of the Marshall Thundering Herd. as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last season's national champions, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And this pass is caught. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
First down and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will set up on first and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. Touchdown! First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here at their own 42. One big play has really set the tone here for a productive drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. This time, a completion. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Makes a quick catch. Runs through a tackle. He's got... They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it up the one pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Oh, the big fella in the clear. Can they chase him down? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Hold on. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass is caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Throws it to the right. And he lays out. Great grab near the right sideline. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route.
Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Back to throw again. This time it's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Hurd. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. All the way to the end. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Marshall has the lead here, Kirk. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Toss play, running right. He's got room to run.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. In the clear at the 25. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. But learn something crazy, Kirk. That should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is
and he fights into the end zone. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now they're running on the toss. Has the first down and more. One more big play to wrap up an impressive performance by this offense today. What a win. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisville Cardinals. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that's...
Touchdown! Thunder! Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Woodhead. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter.